Hello there, how you guys doing today? This is YoloPucky and I hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk a little about the changes for the Division to the final release, and I know there's already so much information out there, so that I don't want to talk about the obvious changes like the unlocks of the perks and talents like that. I also don't want to talk about the unapparent ones. No, I more likely want to talk about the changes that come with these activations and what that means for the gameplay. Additionally, I want to talk about the matchmaking system at the end of the video, since it will be a very important part of the game. And now, to finally get started, let's jump right into the Dark Zone.
Jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated.
As you may know, entering the Dark Zone puts you in another instance with a maximum of 20 to 25 players. And this is the key point. I'll take a quick look at the map. At least since now you should notice that the Dark Zone was heavily restricted in the beta. Now imagine the Dark Zone more than twice as big. That means more space, less density of other players, and yes, of course, this means more than 50% less people that are waiting for you around the corner to shoot you in the head. I mean, it's a real nice fact for you rogue players to look forward to. Perks and talents will help to specialize your character. This will change a lot, not only in the solo play, but also in the team play mechanics. In the beta, I did not see many different classes or types of players. Almost everyone had the same abilities and primary power. Most people went for a lot of firearms, stamina as secondary, and electronics as the least important power. What happens when activating perks and talents for the final release is that there will be different classes like medics, tanks, and some kind of damage dealer, and your character will be very specialized. I know, nothing new and very obvious, but if a balanced team supporting each other comes together, the fights against the environment at least should be easier. But now let's also see the difficulty in solo play. Because your character is specialized and you might not have enough damage as a medic or enough health as a damage dealer, for instance, you will have a very hard time developing. Especially when you reach higher level and rank, I assume there will be only two ways to go. You either need a second gear set, what would lead to more time spending on farming gear and grinding, or never killing alone. I guess you all agree when I say that team play is definitely going to play a big role in the Division. How big this role will be, we're gonna find out at the 8th of March, I guess. But as team play is so important, there is another major point: the matchmaking system. First of all, I have to tell you guys that this revolutionary matchmaking system the developers announced will not be in the final release. For everything else, they are going to wait and see. That says the creative director Magnus Jensen, or Jensen. I don't really know how to pronounce this because there is this little dash on the E. I don't know how to pronounce this. So what they only wanted to achieve is not only that the players will be matched by the kind of class they are playing, the level, respectively rank and continent, but far more. Let me give you a little example. There's a wife playing the Division. Behind her there is a baby crying, and the wife needs to get off the computer, off the game, out of the mission maybe, and stops helping her teammates. And then she goes to care about the baby, what is only the right thing she does, right? Okay, so she comes back to her computer and sees, well, I've been kicked out of the team. Well, I can't do anything against it or about it because I have to care about my child, right? And that this revolutionary matchmaking system should prevent. So it matches people that understand and accept that the wife has to care about her child. I mean, this sounds a little strange to you, and you might think, well, how should this be even possible? But I noted down some things that I think are very important in the connection with the revolutionary matchmaking system. Through measuring the general playtime per day or per week and time being AFK and the number of aborted missions, you get a real nice statistic of someone's playing habits. Well, let's stop dreaming that big for a while. At the moment it looks like proximity, level and rank are the only factors that really matter for the matchmaking system. So that is your ping, your time zone, the level and rank you have. Unfortunately, I didn't hear anything about a class system the matchmaking system is using. If this is true, the matchmaking system wouldn't even be able to know whether you are playing a medic, tank, or a damage dealer. Okay, the worst thing that can happen is being grouped up with a player with a high ping. This would really destroy the game's fun. But I think it is also very important to have a system that matches player types to build an efficient group. Well, I guess it's enough talking for today's video. What do you think about the revolutionary matchmaking system? Is it a good idea or even unnecessary? What do you think about team play? Will it be overpowered to have a complete team, or would it even be possible to fight with a 4-player medic team, for example? I don't know. If you do not agree with me in some points or just have something to say, leave it down below in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. That would be really great. I say goodbye. Until next time, have a nice day.